Hello everyone, this is our first official day in Japan today, so I thought I'd make a quick update. We should have arrived at like 2 p.m. somewhere, but our flight was delayed and somehow also immigration took like forever, and we don't really know why because the queue was moving rather fast, but somehow we ended up meeting our pickup person from World Unite at I think 4 p.m. So it took around 2 hours to get out of the airport, which was a bit unexpected. But yeah, we made it to the Sharehouse. To be honest, I was very tired still on the way there. So I slept most of the time. But yeah, today's our first day. Personally, I don't feel super jet lagged. We woke up at around 8 or 9 a.m. today, and only once during the night at like 4 a.m. And honestly, I would have expected worse. Like, it's not my first time in Japan, and at previous times, sometimes I used to wake up like 2 or 3 times in the night and then couldn't fall back asleep again from like 6 a.m. or something. So today is definitely okay. Maybe because we went to bed at like 9 p.m. yesterday, and so we kind of had a regular rhythm from the start. It's Saturday today, and we already did our first grocery shopping, which was quite nice to see a bit of the neighborhood. Like, we have a grocery store very nearby, just like 2 or 3 minutes, but there are some that are a bit farther away, and that's where we went because we didn't just want to go around the corner. We wanted to walk a bit and see something from the area. It ended up being quite small, but we did get everything we wanted to buy, so I think we're set for the first week. Prices are quite similar to Germany, I would say, with some minor exceptions. Like, some things are more expensive, but I think on average most stuff is a bit cheaper than what we're used to right now. The share house is kind of okay. We have our own room. As you can see, we have a bunk bed, but we just use the upper bunk because it's big enough to fit us both, and it's kind of awkward sleeping separately. Yeah, weather is great today. It's very sunny. It's around, I think now it should be 12 degrees Celsius. It was around 9 or 10 when we left the house, but supposed to be 12 or 13 degrees Celsius. I think tomorrow is even warmer with like 17 degrees, which is kind of crazy considering Germany is sinking into snow chaos and winter chaos right now with like minus 10 degrees Celsius and downwards. But yeah, here it's sunny and warm, which will be quite the change when we leave for Hokkaido in February, I think, because then it will be super cold. But yeah, I don't know if the warmth will stay for another few days or not. We're on the first floor. There's a common area, or there's several common areas on our floor. On the ground floor, there's like 2, I think. We have a shared kitchen, we have several bathrooms, and our room is pretty big. I think it's fine for 2 people. We have 2 desks also. We have 2 cupboards, and yeah, the only thing that's a bit annoying at the moment is that the Wi-Fi is like very spotty, so it's not, well, let's say it's not really working for us at least, because we don't have our official SIM cards yet, so we don't have our Japanese phone numbers yet. We still use the normal ones, and I also purchased a data package from my phone company to like just get by, because, which I also didn't know, Monday is a national holiday. Apparently I have to look up which one it is, but that's why our language schools start on Tuesday, which means we won't get our official registration and our phone number until Tuesday. Anyways, we're happy that we've got our groceries for around a week now, so we don't have to worry about that. And yeah, that's it for now. Hi, it's Monday, and I'm on the rooftop of our share house. As you can see, wait, let me show you. The view is pretty cool actually, but if I put the camera down you can't see it anymore, but I thought I'd show you. Yeah, I just wanted to come here to like have some space for myself, because the share house can be quite busy. So we didn't do much today. Yeah, we tried to sleep in, but it didn't really work. I'm still pretty jet lagged. Also, the Sharehouse has been super loud, like, because it's the weekend. I think everyone was like getting together, playing games, and kind of like partying, but yeah, I couldn't sleep. I think I didn't talk about Sunday yet. We went to Tokyo Auto Salon, which is like a big fair for like cars and stuff. So they have regular cars, new models, but they also have like tuned stuff, racing cars, and like stuff like that. And I got the tickets for Till as a birthday present, and so yeah, we went yesterday. And to be honest, in the beginning I was quite like sensory overloaded because it was so big. There were so many people, so I kind of got scared for a moment, but it got better. Either way, we ended up walking around a lot there as well. It was quite fun. And we were wondering also what the fair food in Japan was, because in Germany, if you go to like, I don't know, book fair or any other convention, you can get like French fries or those like China noodle boxes or pretzels, which cost a lot because it's a convention, obviously. So we were wondering what the convention food here is. And we found out that apparently, I mean, they had bento boxes, which went for, I think, 1,000 yen. And then we got yakisoba, which is just like fried noodles with vegetables. And we bought those for like 700 yen, which is €3.50, which I think is a great deal considering it's convention food. Yeah. They had this, they also had curry, and they had also some Western stuff, but yeah, we wanted to eat something Japanese, so we went for the fried noodles. See you tomorrow. It's my first day at language school. I'm pretty excited, but also a bit afraid because I have to do another placement test. I already did one, but I think this was just like to check the very like basic level, and they checked out my test and said that I'm above the level. So I think they're going to give me another test, which maybe places me a bit more correctly. Anyway, I'm a bit scared. I hate test situations for Japanese because I'm like very self-conscious about my Japanese skills. When it's about English or German or whatever topic, for example, university or something, I don't really care about test situations. Like, I don't usually get very nervous before any exams, but when it comes to Japanese, it's somehow different because I don't have that much experience, and so I get really nervous and I forget the most basic stuff. So yeah, maybe it's going to be a total flop tomorrow, but I think I'm going to review some of my grammar stuff. Just make sure that I have the basics down, that I feel confident, and yeah, then maybe I can film a bit about going to language school. Anyways, it's getting dark, so see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Because of a miscommunication with the language school and our working holiday organization, sadly, I wasn't able to start my language school as planned. Instead, when I went there, I had to take yet another placement test, which is, I think, the third I had to take. So, and I couldn't join the lesson for that day, so I basically ended up driving through half of the city for nothing. But we ended up having a nice day just walking through Ginza. We went to the rooftop of a little mall we found there and had a pretty good view over Tokyo, and we could even see the Tokyo Tower, which was really cool. And then we went and had curry at Koko Ichibanya, which was super delicious and also super cheap. Like, I really almost couldn't believe my eyes, because I think in total we paid like 14 or 16 euros for everything you could see there on the table, which means curry, naan bread, and beer, which is a super good deal in my opinion. Yeah, so the next days I basically just tried getting into the routine of going to language school, which was just Thursday and Friday, but it was cool. I had fun, and I think the class level I'm in right now is also pretty fitting to where I'm at with my Japanese studies. So yeah, I'm happy to continue. Also on the weekend, I think it was on Saturday, we went and did Hatsumode, which is the first shrine or temple visit in the year at Gotokuji Temple, which is quite a bit away from us, but it was definitely worth the drive because, as you will see, it's sort of cat themed. It's the origin place of the Manekiniko, which I think, yeah, in German it's Winkekatze, you know which one it is. It's the one with the paw doing this, which is kind of a sign for good luck or inviting good luck and fortune into your home, I think. And yeah, the whole temple was cat themed. There were lots of like tiny and bigger cat statues. People brought photos of their cats and stuff. So because it was a New Year's visit, I also bought this type of wish plate you can see at some shrines and temples, and brought down a wish for our cats because, as you might know, we have 2 cats. We had to leave at home with the person living in our home right now. And yeah, I thought it was a good gesture. If I can't have them with me, at least I can do something from afar. So I did this little wish plate, and then we had a walk through Setagaya, which is close. Actually, I think I almost forgot to talk about Sunday, because I think originally when I did the voiceover I said that we didn't do anything on Sunday, but actually I ended up breaking my own rule, which is never go to Harajuku or Asakusa on a weekend because it's crowded as hell. But yeah, we ended up going because one of the friends we made here in the Sharehouse ended up winning a giveaway and was able to be part of some kind of parade which was hosted by a theater in Asakusa. So yeah, she got all styled in a kimono, or I think probably was a yukata or something. They did her makeup and her hair and everything, and also she went there with several other people from the Sharehouse who also I think ended up winning. So yeah, it was a good time. We followed along with the parade. Yeah, just got to watch some of the performances they did there, and yeah, it ended up being super fun. And on the way back, actually we walked all the way back from Asakusa to our Sharehouse, which is I think around maybe 2 hours. And we were quite exhausted afterwards, but it was a really way to see more of the city and get to know your own district better. And yeah, we had a great view of Skytree. Also, which made me really happy, they had a Detective Conan pop-up store because as far as I know, it's the series' 30th anniversary right now, and I ended up buying a very cute like pink shopping bag, which is really cute because I didn't want to buy anything that I couldn't use right now. And I thought, okay, if there's anything I can use, it's probably a shopping bag to get groceries and stuff, and it will be useful when I return to Germany as well. This concludes our first week in Japan. We're still getting used to living here and actually like living here, because I don't know if you can maybe relate, but right now it still feels like I'm on holiday, because when I went here on holiday, it was usually like 1 or 2 weeks. So far, it's no difference from my usual vacation here, and it's still pretty surreal that I'm going to be here for a whole year. But yes, we're going to see each other for the week 2 vlog. If you watched until here, thank you so much. I hope to see you again in the next video. And if you liked it, maybe give me a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe if you liked. See you! Bye bye!